after a dominant map number 1. Ready to charge on in. Take this one 2-0. Gonna be up to Legacy Kingdom, or gonna be up to Nocturnal to try and shoot a little bit harder this time around. Now, they did win both pistols on Nocturnal in the previous map, so that's something to remember when we get into the second map, is if they can convert those pistols, then there's a lot less work to be done. Unfortunately, Zomblers have discovered the open site, the A-bomb site. There's 4 players in Donut and on main, with only cool comms hanging out, rotating through, keeping all of Nocturnal basically busy. Just Lunari going to push on over, but Humbuga will meet her. Humbuga will meet everybody. Oh my gosh. Clearly been doing the KZ. So it's going to be cool comms to pick off the first Mads. Chewing through Gadfly, this Glock. Oh my gosh, how many times can you miss? It's not going to matter, because Humbuga is still killing everybody. But Gadfly now alone in the 1 versus 3. There's not enough time left on this bomb. You may as well hold on to that armor, but she's already been caught by Cajun. But it's Humbuga again to put the final nail on the coffin. And he gets knocked down to 3 HP and armor. Boy. I like that every time I'm watching Humbuga, he's shooting, he's hitting, and then if he's reloading, he's just jumping and spinning in circles. Like, that's been a few of the Zomblers players. Well, we have a classic Nocturnal round number 2. We got 5 USPs. Say cheese. Team picture. Stacked it up. Good kill to start this one off. The USP's got 3. Wait, they've got 3! Oh my gosh, the nade onto the last 2 of them. Look at the HP. USP's very nearly had that. Strength in numbers, chat. Always remember, Poseidon to wrap up these final 2. Ooh. It's a strat that you'll see Nocturnal do a fair amount. Alright, we lost the pistol. Fine, we stack up 5. Sometimes it works. You give too many targets to your opponents. We saw it on Dust 2 as well, only pushing instead of waiting. Now with rifles, see if they can rebuff Zomblers. Again, need to stop the bleeding a little bit earlier on in the previous game. But, fortunately, already starting off poorly. Oh, the spray down. Look at the HP on Lunari, down to 6 HP, just being sprayed through wood wall. Cajun, though, return fire down to 34, but cool comms. And Humbuga again forming the tip of the spear, stabbing his way through the night and turning it into the day. Zomblers rule the night. 3-0. Well, means not a whole lot left in the tank for Nocturnal. These Deegs, though, Mad's starting off strong with 1, but we'll see if the scout for Gadfly is good to join into this. Some tags with the pistols could definitely set Nocturnal up for success, and Coolcom's tagged up. Might leave some space for Nocturnal. Gadfly slips away into main. Unfortunately, she doesn't have her team available to her. It's just Humbuga here to kill all of them. Humbuga barely needs a team at this point. Nari 1 versus 4 and just flattened by cool comms. Or nothing start. It took a few before Nocturnal were able to get their wings under them on Dust 2, even on the T side, once they had that initial pistol, so warm-up rounds are a thing, but unfortunately, Zomblers are getting pretty well revved up. The money on the Hambuga, Cajun, Poseidon, and Cool Comms is pretty heavy. Good trades, though, will leave Nocturnal in the player advantage. Gadfly taking down Cajun as well. And it's Hambuga. Okay, Hambuga might not need anybody. 1 versus 3 almost feels like the right spot for Hambuga to be in, but he walks in through the smoke. A little bit of a risky business, and Gadfly will pepper him down. So 4-1. Nocturnal make a little bit of progress. They lost a couple of players in the fight there, but see. Still a possibility. Possibly even a postability. Ooh, Cool Comms coming out first. First to join, first to die. The rest of Zomblers, they're cut off from each other. It's just Cajun out through mid, or Fire out through mid. Player advantage for Nocturnal does feel pretty darn good. 3 players on B, 2 on A, and they've managed to actually slow Zomblers down. Slow them from a sprint to a shamble. And give Nocturnal a little bit of space to breathe, but Zomblers are already starting to gobble that space up. Gadfly spots them in cave. Nate goes in. Good damage from it, but is it going to be enough as the rest of Zomblers filter on in? It's a double. Hambuga and Cajun leave Violet alone on the B-bomb site. AWP needs to go huge, but the flash will stop her from hitting her shot. And a 3 versus 4, and it's just, look at how aggressive. Cajun and Hambuga, big adventures into CT, into long, and Zomblers on 5-1 scoreline. They're just not giving Nocturnal a moment, not a singular chance. Amusingly, the other 2 games that are going on are also, the others have gone quite quickly. It looks like Getting Info handled Regain fairly quickly, and Mythic got the forfeit versus Wanted Goons. So if this game ends early, I'm just going to send you to JT Mythic, I guess. Speaking of early, though, just a grinder in mid. Does leave us down at the 3 versus 3. That does allow Nocturnal to pick up a couple of rifles and maybe give themselves a second lease at life on this round. Zomblers, though, shamble over toward the A-bomb site. It's just Cajun here on D, keeping the 2 players all from Nocturnal busy and just double through the wall. Shreds them both. Tori, the last player alive, to try and prevent another round for Zomblers. Good kill onto Fire, sends Poseidon screeching away, and a smoke to cover his retreat. Just Cajun and Poseidon and Tori, 1 versus 2. Oh my goodness, the timing. She's making so much noise. Cajun has full knowledge of her position. Bomb has been planted. It is not getting any better. Yeah, this one just, I mean, how do you respond to something like that? I don't even need to see you. Oh, boy. Nocturnal going to be back to the drawing board after this one. Oh. Well, that's a self-volley, but Cajun will put Tori out of her misery. And that's an A-bomb site just run over by the Zomblers.
Bomb has been planted.
Yep, that's going to be that. It says Legacy Kingdom picked Ancient because it's Legacy Kingdom on the Faceit page, but I manually changed them to Zomblers because that is the name that they typically go by. It's a whole lot of silliness between Faceit and ECL. Nocturnal just chasing down, or Nocturnal just getting chased down. Zomblers, they thirst for brains. They thirst for blood, and they will find it. No, Cajun dies on the other side of the map to the bomb. Three HP, not enough to survive on the other side of the map. Three HP and no dream. Well, full reinvestment here for Nocturnal. Again, they've got the rifles out, and they start this one off with an entry. Tori onto cool comms, but Zomblers allowed out onto the B-bomb site a lot inside of Temple, and they're just getting melted Cajun through the wall again. That's his third one in like 3 rounds. Walls are no match for Zomblers again. He hears you moving, and it doesn't matter. If those walls are soft, he's gonna shoot through them. No chance to escape. Nocturnal not even given a chance to save. Mads hears the push behind her. Oh, she knows there's someone right here, but that's a Tech 9 and a Cajun jumping around like an animal that has been uncaged. These clips all suck. They're just kick players getting shot through walls. Look at this. There's one. Sometimes your opponent's just having a really good night. There might be a second piece of life on the T side, but right now it feels like the CT side is just a non-starter for Nocturnal. Mad's already torn to shreds. Hambuga just looking to continue dominating on the server. The AK, he's got 2. He's knocked down to 14, and Gadfly will pick him off as a result. There are map 3s for Nocturnal, but this is map 2. Oh, fire. Catches Violet trying to sneak through mid. The worst part about this is every single player for Zomblers is fragging out. You can't just be like, oh, we killed Hambuga, that means that we got this. Oh, we killed Cajun, that means we got this. There's still cool comms, there's still fire, there's still Poseidon. Every single player for Zomblers is playing well on this one. Oh, Gadfly playing this one patiently. Doesn't even go for the reload. Has just enough bullets to spray down Cajun. So at the very least, she's going to be collecting some money for the rest of her team. 3 kills means $150 a player. Oh my gosh, they're spraying through the wood wall expecting her to be here, and they do the damage. What in the world? Oh, this one's just not going well. Once again, Violet with the AWP, Nocturnal on a full investment onto this one, and again, they opened it up with 2. The rifles now have managed a couple of good kills. Nari out into the fire, melting. Cajun and Hambuga again opening things up for Zomblers. Madsen close. Hambuga not expecting her. Already past slant. Bomb down, but it's 2 versus 2. My gosh. Smokes are not covering these players at all. It's going to be down to Violet. She deletes Poseidon and erases Cajun. And she is going to win a second round for Nocturnal. Oh, it has been a rough night. Maybe this is the end. Maybe this is a new dawn for Nocturnal. They did it. Didn't look likely there for a second, but they did it. They can win one more, 9-3, plus a pistol, plus a conversion. Puts them in a 9-5. That's something you can play from on your T side. More like a new sunset. Look. Zomblers have actually been chewed through. Lunari down to 4 HP, but good damage onto the Zomblers players. Let's give Nocturnal a bit of a chance. They make their way onto the B-bomb site, and it's a 2 versus 3. Tori, a Gadfly has been sectioned off from this one, and Tori is here on the rotation. Oh my gosh, nade hitting. Coming in from the A site. That is going to give Cool Comms the info, but the swing out from Tori. Cool Comms not quite ready for it. And it's a 1 versus 2 for Poseidon, but he turns the wrong way at just the wrong moment, and Gadfly will rack up a 3rd for Nocturnal.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
So maybe, just maybe, a little life left. The living dead might be put to rest. Again, it is going to take the pistol and, crucially, the conversion for Nocturnal if they want to have a chance on their T side. We saw them win both the pistols on Dust 2. They can do it again. Then there's at least a ghost of a chance. Cool Comms, though. Here's the push on out through Donut. That USP. Ooh, set up for 1. Gadfly on the trade. Cajun now. Ooh! Tori spins around and rips him a new one. Hambuga dualies. Still fragging out. And it's a 2-1 versus 3. Oh my goodness, Violet! What were those shots? Poseidon and Hambuga sent to the next. She's on 50 HP though. 1 versus 1. Fire could still win this, but with the bomb down, the force for next round is a possibility, but a win would be better. 15 bullets left in the clip, dancing around the boxes. Fire playing with her. Oh, the first hit. The gush down to 25, and she does it. She's got it. She's got the triple. 4 rounds for Nocturnal. Oh, Pilot knew Hambuga. I wouldn't go that far. We had a good pistol round. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So instead of a force, we do have a pretty good buy out of Nocturnal, but Zomblers choosing to force for the anti-eco. They left the A-bomb site open, though, so Nocturnal will scale all the way out. All the way into Donut, too. Tori holding up court, waiting for the push on in. Again, the smoke not holding Zomblers back. Zombies famously don't care if they can see you. They're going to hunt you down either way. And these zombies are hunting for real. Gadfly looking for something, but it's not going to be enough. Oh my gosh, stop spinning around. Look at this. Every single time he has an opportunity to spin around, he's spinning around. Why he always spinning around though? Well, I mean, I don't want to put too much panic, but losing with the rifles, now Mads on a hero Galil. It's not a great feeling. There's not a lot of other primaries to back her up either, and this Tech 9 just ripping through Nocturnal. Poseidon's M4 is here as well. Might not even matter. Gadfly now alone in the 1 versus 5. Looking for the shots on the Sieg, but Hambuga will send her groundward. 11-4, Zomblers looking for the clean 2-0 on this one. Stop! The spinning is driving me nuts. And that's everybody's cue to use your favorite spinning emotes in the chat. Tori just gets run down. It's just pistols here for Nocturnal, so they haven't even stacked them up. This will be a round of Zomblers. A very quick victory. There it is. All right, everyone getting your spinning emotes in the chat. Well, it's, you know, definitely not unwinnable, but not an easy position to be in. Again, early on, early pressure out of Zomblers. Oh, okay. All right. Hambuga disrespecting with the M249. Double M249 on Zomblers. Well, the worst part is he's got a skin for it. Like, not only are you disrespecting by picking up the M249, not only do you have that in your loadout in the first place, but you've got a skin for it. Admittedly, it's one of the better skins. But, I mean, gives Nocturnal an extra chance. Not to say they'll make it through 7 more rounds in a row for overtime, but at least it's something. Yes, the devil's advocate in me says that the M249 does have one-tap potential, where the M4 does not. So at the very least, you've got that one-tap potential, but you're spending more than double the cost of a FAMAS to get it. So anything else forfeits? It looks like Wanagoon's forfeit. Yeah, this one has just gone all sorts of pear-shaped. Well, I mean, Zomblers trying to get activated early on, and they get ripped to shreds. But it almost feels like Nocturnal are just... They're kind of playing to... They're playing so carefully, and Zomblers are playing so fast and loose. Like, those 2 kills are good. And Nocturnal might win this round. But I feel like Zomblers are playing like they've won this game already. They've looked into the future. Poseidon's still fragging out, but Violet answers. Oh, that 4 HP. The nade, though, doesn't quite reach. Well, 1 versus 4 for fire, and I think maybe some exits are going to be all that happens.
Terrorists win.
Talked about the future. It's a 12-6. Oh, and they all died to the bomb, too. I'm not talking about the future. I'm saying that this game is it's just about over. Yeah, they died to bomb, which means that all that work, all that money goes to nothing. Died to... There was bomb and fire. Oh, I heard a Molotov pop in the air there. Again, Zomblers, this time they're playing the round a little bit more seriously. This time, no early pressure. They'll close it out seriously if they want to try. No more joking around. They'll try to close it out. They'll do it in serious fashion, though. Mbuga burned up. Violet with the early deletion. Smoke broken. Violet set up once again, but nobody's home this time around. Poseidon sneaks his way into upper. We're getting a little bit stalled up here. They do have the boost up to peek on over, and they've spent enough time over on B. The Zomblers have started to rotate over Cajun and Cool Comms. 4 versus 5, but the numbers are going to very quickly start to favor the Zomblers as Nocturnal head toward them. Even with the lower level weapons, Cajun's on a 5-7, but these rifles are doing so much work through the smoke as well. Nocturnal, this is where the morning dawns. 13-6, the Zomblers rule the night with a 2-0 scoreline. GG's all around.